Intruder alert, there's a red spy in the base. What do you mean there's a red spy in the base? Boom! Protect the briefcase. We need to protect the briefcase. Oh, little helpy. Alright, stand back, son. 11527. Beep. Access granted. Incoming. Kaboom! And they all get in the intelligence room. And then suddenly, the spy shows up behind them, and he says this cool phrase like, "Gentlemen, dun 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 dun, han, han." Okay, so what you just watched there was I actually have no idea. This is actually the first time I'm actually doing a live commentary, or not a live commentary. This is actually recorded. I recorded footage, and then I'm actually voicing over my footage, which this is the first time I've done it. But with that first little segment, there was I went to the park earlier today, and I was thinking of new video ideas, and suddenly I thought to myself, what if I did some kind of like crazy voiceover with Meet the Spy? And that's where the idea came from. Anyways, I hope your guys' day has been amazing. Mine has been, mine has been okay. It hasn't been the best. It's not the best day I've had, but it's been great. Sort of. All right. The real reason I made this video is to actually talk about what happened today, and well, not like you'll care, but I want to make a video on it because it's actually kind of funny. But so basically, what happened was I go to this group thing, all right, and it's not really for school. It's more or less to do in my free time, but it's where a bunch of people show up, and I go in, and you have 3 hours, 3 classes. I'm taking the 3 classes I'm taking. It starts at 9, ends at 12. All right. It starts at 9 a.m., ends at 12 noon. But I'm taking 3 classes. That is, I think, I'm taking some kind of logic puzzle class, which I will get to in a minute. It is the most boring thing you will ever see or hear about. I don't know, you'll never see it. But I'm also taking a financial kind of class, financial piece by that Ramsey guy, kind of like Gordon Ramsay, but we're not going to talk about him. And I'm also taking a kind of sports class where we play a bunch of different sports out in the field. And yeah, so since I'm in 9th grade, I'm playing with the 7th through 12th graders. So it's all the people in my group, or my age range, grade range, whatever you want to call it. But basically, I have this class, the first one, the logic puzzle one, and I just needed to rant about it. This gaming channel isn't meant for ranting. It's meant for talking and doing various subjects and gameplay and whatnot, gaming, But I felt like this is the only channel I could really put this on because it's just something I wanted to get out, and I thought it would go good with the gameplay. So I take this logic class, and if you've ever done logic for like school, then you'll know how painful it is. It'll like give you like this these like clues. Like, say 4 people went to the mall and they bought 4 things and they ate 4 things. You have to find out who ate what and who did what. It's like solving a puzzle. It's crazy and it's irritating. All right, you've probably done logic before. If you haven't, go look it up on the internet. You'll understand once you see that. Anyways, so my logic it's basic. It's not that hard. But the thing I hate about it is the class, the environment. So you walk in and it's just a room with have you ever seen those circular tables that just kind of fold out? They're like those square tables that fold out, but they're circular. Anyways, there's like 5 of those in this room. And I go to sit down at one, and I'm like, this is my first day. So I'm like, I've been going here for 6 years. What can I expect? So I'm sitting here, and teacher walks in, and she's this lady who, I don't know how to explain her. She's not really bad, but she's very boring. So in logic, in logic we had this puzzle, all right? And we did it together. She drew up on the board what we were supposed to do, but that didn't really help because she was very quiet and very boring. The class felt stale. There were fluorescent lights on the ceiling, so I can only imagine it's as boring as an office job in there. Everyone in there was bored, and everyone in there wasn't taking it seriously. They were all just in their notebooks, scribbling random things in. So it's just boring. My logic class is boring, and it's, oh my gosh. So yeah, my logic class is boring because no one there seems to understand what's going on. It's just the logic is dumb, the gameplay is dumb, not the gameplay, it's just everything is dumb, and it's so boring, it's so boring. Anyways, I get there. This is my first day, all right? I've been going for 6 years, but you gotta understand this is my 6th day, or my 6th year, first day, all right? September 2017. I go in there, and this is not a good start, all right? Oh my gosh, my logic class just went horribly, and what can I expect from the rest of the day? So I stay in the same room because the next class, Financial Peace, is actually in the same room as my logic class. So I'm just sitting there, and teacher walks in, and the entire class, get this, all right? The entire class is just watching a video and writing things in a book. That's all it is, all right? That's all it is. You watch the TV, whatever he says, you write down in your book, and you're done with the class. It's like read and write. It's so easy, and it's not even read and write. It's watch and write, and it's really, I don't know, I don't like it. I do like it because it's really easy, and the guy on there was actually making some pretty funny quotes or comments or whatever, so it was enjoyable. I made a friend in that class this was his first year, so that was cool. But the thing was, this was only my 2nd class of the day, and it was still a little boring because, come on, we're just sitting here. And the class next door was complaining about the TV being too loud, and it was, wow, exciting and aggravating at the same time. So let's move on to my last class, my sports class. In other words, the same class, or the class that I talked about where you go out and you do different sports, all right? Well, today we played baseball. And baseball is one of those sports that I'm actually starting to, learn more about. Like a year ago, I had no idea how baseball worked. I didn't. I don't know. I didn't know how the bases worked. I didn't know how any of it worked. And today, or a year later, nowadays, I know how it works. And so we're playing baseball. And it's actually pretty enjoyable. Everyone's, you're up, batter out, or, strike. They're all yelling these things, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I go up to bat, and the person in front of me hits the ball really hard and throws his bat into my face. All right? We were in single file line. He hits the ball and lets go of the bat, and it smashes into my face. I'm like, wow, this is a great day. I don't want to do this ever again, This is probably the worst year I've had, yet best year, because my sports class is actually pretty exciting. But as for today, it was just madness. And then we went to the park afterwards. I hung out with a few of my friends, which that was actually pretty enjoyable. But the rest of it, bad, all right? Just bad. So I don't know. I just felt like I need to talk about this because it's like, oh my gosh. And then there was these people who were yelling at each other, and I was just mad. All right, the entire class. And and believe it or not, my logic class, I have to study a guy, and I have to write a short essay on him. Are you kidding me? I have to write an essay? I thought this class was for fun, for learning. You're going to make me write an essay that's like 200 words long. Do you know how long that's going to take me? Do you know how long it takes for a 200-word essay to just appear on my desk? Do you know? Actually, it would only take me like 5 minutes if I actually wanted to do it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smack that thumbs up button, subscribe, because we are working our way to the 100 subscriber mark. That is something we are working towards, 100 subs, and past that 20K, because we or 30K for the subscriber rank, whatever YouTuber rank. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.